Hello and welcome back to In the Kitchen with Pen and well, today a special guest. We are now on episode 5 of our Hairy Biker's journey, but we're changing the 5 darling, don't take Susan's socks off just yet. We're changing the recipe, we're adapting them to go into any other cooking devices other than putting your main oven on for just one cook. Okay, well, I don't know what he's looking at. If I put the oven on, oh my God, he'd be sitting there with the little thing in front of his face
looking. I just want to see how you do this in a blender.
Shut up. Anything, blenders don't generally cook. However, my Thermomix does. Anyway, we've been going through all our Hairy Biker books. Well, I say we. Well, I said to Steve, find what you want. So he did. Can you see all these? These are already found. This is the Hairy Biker's Bakes book that I got for Christmas.
Well, I flick through. And I've gone for today's speciality. Pen tried to kill me yesterday. So she's feeling a little bit guilty. So
I am so not feeling guilty.
Hence the tapes. She tried to kill me yesterday.
I'm not denying that, but I don't feel guilty.
There are bear traps in this establishment. I tell you, I can't open it. If I open a cupboard, if I come in the kitchen, open a cupboard, you can go. Don't take the notes of that. If I go to the cupboard and open it, see, she does something, doesn't she? See how she slammed that? I open it and the tin of beans will fall out and crack me on the head.
Well, I don't know how. They're not even in that cupboard.
Right, but yesterday she she did trip me up. And I hurt myself. In here. So I'm actually on crutches at the moment. Right, but get back to the important thing. Because she's feeling guilty, I'm going to end up with some chocolate gingerbread. As long as she follows the instructions, it should be okay. But anyway, so that's what we're going for. As I say, there are a number of things I've slipped through that she said she would do for me. One or two of them
they weren't in the Kama Sutra.
One or two of them are not in this book, let me tell you. But she has a lot of making up to do. So there you go. I'm going to go and sit down now and rest my knees.
Rest your weary legs. You've shut it.
I'm also lucky to have it.
Right, thank you. Bye bye.
That's the idea of the tabs there. You can find the page.
Right,
the wrong page.
It's the right page. Oh my
Martin.
Flipping God.
Unbelievable.
Right, bye bye Steve. Right.
Take me a little while to get out the door
because you're a wuss. No, he did hurt himself.
I haven't shit myself, by the way. I've got severely
he did hurt himself yesterday, I can't deny that. Anyway, so it's chocolate gingerbread. And I'm going to be cooking it in the Ninja Max Grill Max Pro. And first thing I want to say is you have to grease and line your tin. Now, a little tip, greaseproof paper can be a bit of a pain, can't it? You know, you cut it, it's in the right shape, and then it just doesn't fit. Screw your greaseproof paper up, dampen it, and then fit it. And you don't get bits sticking up everywhere. Okay, so come on down and have a look at the ingredients for this cake, chocolate gingerbread. Well, for our chocolate gingerbread, we will need 250 grams of plain flour, 50 grams of cocoa powder. Please use cocoa powder, not drinking chocolate. A teaspoon of ground ground cinnamon, 2 tablespoons of ground ginger, a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and a pinch of salt. And they're all got in this bowl. And all I'm going to do is just whisk them all together so that everything is nicely mixed. We're not going to have pockets of ginger, we're not going to have pockets of cocoa powder, etc. So I'm going to do that. In our saucepan here, we have 150 grams of butter that I've cubed, 125 grams of soft dark brown sugar, 200 grams of golden syrup and 200 grams of black treacle. So you can just imagine how sticky this is. And all I'm doing is it's on there and it's just melting together nicely. I'm just going to let it melt and then I'll stir. Also, we will need 150 grams of milk, 150 ml of milk, 2 eggs. And we haven't got a raising agent. Our raising agent is bicarbonate of soda, and we'll add a heaped teaspoon of that once everything's mixed. And finally, a little bit more chocolate. We've got 50 grams of dark chocolate that I've just chopped up. So I need to get this melted and then we can get on. Our syrups, our butter and our sugar have all melted together, and I'm just going to show you that so that you can see all melted together. And now I have to add the milk and the eggs to this mix. I'm going to give that a good stir. And finally we add the heaped teaspoon of baking powder. Now that's a heaped teaspoon, is it not? And we'll stir that, and it's all starting to bubble up as you would expect with adding that. And now it's just a question of pouring this lovely, unctuous, sticky, syrupy mixture into here. And we mix. And be careful, because obviously we've got the hot syrups, the hot sugar, but we just want to mix it until we have no pockets of flour left. Now, did they say? Yeah, they said gradually and I added it all at once. Well, there you go. I've been different to the recipe, haven't I? The outcome will be the same so long as I don't have any pockets of flour. So really get to the bottom and all around the sides of your bowl. And using a glass bowl is quite good because you can usually see if there's anything stuck anywhere. I think we've got everything. Right, let me just lift it up and make sure there's none at the bottom. Oh yeah, there's a little bit just at the very bottom there. Just see some flour. Right, and now we just stir through this chocolate. I have to say, if ours looks anything near as nice as theirs, I'm going to be such a happy bunny. And if it tastes as good as it smells, I'm going to be a happy bunny too. Now, they say to use a 30 centimetre by 20 centimetre baking tin. I don't know what this is. So, that aside, we have our baking tin there. Our oven has preheated to 150C fan. And, oh look, that's all going to go in there, isn't it? Yeah, we're just going to put that into there. Good job the grandchildren aren't here, they'd be fighting over who gets to lick out this bowl. Hey, but they're not, so do you know what that means? It's me. trying to get as much of the ingredients as possible out of the bowl, all joking aside. Right, now I've set my timer for 40 minutes, but it may need a little longer, and it tastes amazing. Oh yeah, that's great. Right, so into the oven we go, or in this case the Ninja Grill Max Pro, for 40 minutes. That's it. We don't need to bother with that now until it is cooked. Our Ninja has just finished cooking, so it smells fabulous, I have to tell you. Let's check. So I've got a toothpick, a cocktail stick. Oh, I think it's stuck. Call it what you will. Oh, it didn't. Right. When going like that, yep, that's going to show you. Gosh, it's deep. Okay, it does need more. But always go in at an angle because you get a better section of what you've got. And yeah, that isn't cooked, so I'm going to pop it on again. We'll go to bake again, and we're going to go to 140 actually, because it's cooked on top. And we'll go for another 5 minutes. This is the longest thing. Okay, and we'll press start. Don't need to preheat. There we go. We'll be back in another 5. Right then, time is, as you can see, almost up. I am hoping. I'm going to be so disappointed. Now, it has sunk in the middle, but it is cooked. And sometimes that sink in the middle is due to the bicarbonate of soda. So it's not the end of the world, because when I turn it out, it's going to be upside down anyway, isn't it? But you can see, look, where the grill hit it, but it's cooked. So now I just have to leave that to cool, and then we shall cut it and see just what it looks like. That needs to stay in there for a good hour. Right, you saw me make it, you saw it cooked, you saw me take it out of the oven. It's cold and I have cut it. And well, I suppose you better have a look. Oh no, I suppose you better have a look. Look at that. So, what do we want now? Oh, I know, we want the taste. You'd have waited and I'd have made you a cup of tea. Right, I'm going to be far less greedy. Spit that broke off.
I love the crunchy bits.
Yeah, it's got a lovely crunchy top.
It's cooked very chewy. Definitely chocolatey, but there was a background of ginger. It's alright. It's actually alright. Do you know this is still quite warm?
Custard.
Ice cream.
Rude!
I'll get ruder. Actually, ice cream, custard.
They do say that the experts, the hairy bikers, Si and Dave, say that this is best to not eat it like that, to wrap it, and to leave it a few days. And then it will be.
Can I tell you,
even.
hairy bikers can mind their own business. I'll eat how I want to eat it.
And then it'll be even better. But, hold on.
It's always going to be a success, so I chose it.
Says.
It's darker than that.
Yeah, but they have special camera lighting, don't they?
Oh,
and
definitely got warming in my mouth.
That's ours. Now,
I can't see me, Pen.
I know, it's good, isn't it? I don't think that looks too far off it. It is darker, yeah.
It's alright, that's very nice. I'd give that Stevie Reviews 4 stars.
Ooh. Out of 10. Oh, no, it's out of 5 generally.
Would have been 5 if I'd have made it.
Okay.
As I can't stand up for long because my legs were I had an attempted leg break yesterday. I'm going. Alright, so thanks for joining us. See you again soon.
So, episode 5 of our Hairy Bikers complete. You know what? That heat has just hit me. Of our Hairy Bikers recipes cooked without switching on your big oven, so we're saving fuel. Complete. And I had all these ingredients in. So, even better, isn't it? So, thank you for watching this edition of In the Kitchen with Pen. Look at that. And I shall see you all again very soon. Bye bye. Thank you for watching this edition of In the Kitchen with Pen and sometimes
Steve.
If you'd like to see more of our cooking and review videos, then click here.
But if you'd really like to help the channel grow and subscribe, please click here.
Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.
Oh yes. Keep cooking. Right, send that to me.